And welcome to the third race of the NASCAR Microsoft Cup Series, bringing to you at ISM Raceway or at Phoenix for the running of the ISM 400. Truex Jr., who is coming off a win at Atlanta Motor Speedway, will start on the pole today, and beside him is Kevin Harvick. And it's gonna be a quick half mile short track racing here today. Let's go ahead and get you your starting lineups here. Like I said, on the pole is Truex Jr. Beside him is Kevin Harvick. Second row has Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch. Third row has Chase Elliott and Brad Keselowski. Fourth row, Byron, Logano. Fifth row, McMurrary and Clint Bowyer. Sixth row, Kyle Larson and Ryan Blaney. Seventh row, Suarez and Ryan Newman. Eighth row has Branden Gaughan and Busch. Ninth row has Alex Bowman and Stenhouse Jr. And 10th row has Erik Jones and Jimmie Johnson. 11th row has Allmendinger and Dillon. 12th row, Menard and Dillon. 15th row has Darrell Wallace Jr. and Trevor Bayne. 14th row has Kasey Kahne, McDowell, and here's your rest of your lineups here. That's what I took, buddy. Alright, so right here, so like I said, we're here at the mile lap track at ISM Raceway for the take Guardian 500. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say there. Yeah, let's see if Truex Jr. can go 2 in a row here at Phoenix. But you have Kevin Harvick right beside me is pretty much the master of Phoenix. We saw him win so many times here at Phoenix, and he's looking forward to possibly getting another win here, to adding in his total of the many wins Kevin Harvick has in this racetrack. So 78 laps here on this mile track. Let's see who will obtain the desert here at the mile and a half. Let's go downstairs for the command of firing the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
Like I said, 78 laps here in this mile oval. It's going to be a very interesting race here today. Got that high speed package. Car's been heading 170 through the corners, especially off of turn number coming into turn number 3. Speeds are approaching at least over 170 miles an hour and nearing 170 at the 1 and 2. During practice and qualifying. So let's see how fast these guys can go here today. Pace cars in. And we're underway here at Phoenix. Chase Elliott making aggressive moves, making it 3 wide for second. Can you try to stick it there? Got Hamlin there and looking for second 2. But Truex Jr. looks like he will lead the lap. Here comes Chase Elliott once again, making aggressive moves already. Yeah, it's gonna really depend. So as these guys are battling out here, Truex is just starting to pull away from the rest of the field already. But it looks like Harvick will clear Hamlin for second. It looks like, yes, he will. So let's see if Harvick can catch up to Truex Jr. now. Like I said, these rest of these drivers are very far ahead. As teammates are fighting for third right now. You also got teammates behind them filing for 4th. Chase Elliott and William Byron there too. Not so fast there for Harvick there. As pretty much the rest of the field, Truex continues to pull away from Harvick right now. Hamlin's coming back into the picture now, looking inside of Harvick for second. I've seen Hamlin in practice here. I think it may be the only one car that can really contend with one of the few cars that could contend with Truex today. Like I said, he's gonna need some help though. Harvick keeps the second position there, but Hamlin and Busch continue side by side. And we've seen, as you see that middle line is pretty much the go-to place on this racetrack. And every single lap goes by, Truex continues to pull away from Harvick. Got 3 wide action almost behind them between Larson, Keslowski, and William Byron there. They almost made it 3 wide. I think they were 3 wide off 2, but I think Chase Elliott got William Byron got a little bit loose there. So both of them are racing for the 6th position. Almost identical lap times between Harvick and Truex there. Harvick does have the fastest lap so far this race. So looks like our two fastest cars looks like our Truex and Harvick. It's just gonna be like they almost have identical cars, but it's gonna depend. I mean, really, these 3 cars have exact same good cars. And the exact same good laps here compared to the rest of the field. So it looks like it's just going to be on how well these cars will handle here through the next few laps here. And can it work? Here comes Kyle Busch looking for a second over Harvick. Like I said, it's pretty difficult to get around here, to get past someone just because you have that middle line here. It's pretty difficult. You maybe just have to do like a little slide job just to and just hope that you give him room. Here comes Kyle Busch for second, trying to. It may need to be a mistake for Harvick to get past for Kyle Busch to get past Harvick. As we're 12 laps into today's race. If he can remain side by side with Harvick here through 1 and 2, I think he could be able to clear off 3, but just cannot. As the lead grows to 1 second between Truex and Harvick. We'll try it again. Still plenty of racing to go. You're only 13 laps in. Yeah, you just get that good turn off 4. Looks like. But like I said, Harvick, he's still side by side. Because as long as he keeps side by side here, may have a chance though. But just cannot. And there's a lot of hungry guys behind him too. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, definitely the 18 car has the faster car right now. It may be the fastest car on the racetrack, just can't get past the Harvick right now. This looks good on the this looked good on the longer run though. Oh, you got a good corner off there for Kyle Busch. Just cannot do it. I mean, you really need that middle line there in order to get to him. He's going. That's what he should do right there. That was good right there. Keep where his car is at right there in the middle. Keep it where Harvick is and get that run off that corner. He may have him if he can still do a little slide job here. It's not enough there, but he still remains side by side though for second. May need to pin him up the racetrack in order to get past him. You can tell by the track of how the track is darkening up there. And meanwhile, you got Hamlin and Chase Elliott battling up for a fourth right now. And as they continue trying to battle it out, the lead for Truex just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. But if he can continue going green, these lap cars may be a factor though, so you do have to watch out for that. There goes Hamlin on the outside of Kyle Busch there. Again, this bouts for only second place as they're 23 laps into today's race. Truex has led all laps so far in this race. As we continue looking at the battle for second. It's pretty much just going to take a slide job, to be honest, in order to get past Harvick. It looks like. It looks like he's still getting closer and closer as these laps continue to continue through here right now. It's gonna make clear off this car, make clear him off this corner. Yeah, it does. And Hamlin's now looking as well, but Busch blocks a little of Hamlin to keep his third position though. Meanwhile, back in the front here, we got Keslowski and Whitt and Byron here battling out here for looks like for the 6th position here. Go to the backyard of practices for the 9th position. Logano and Kurt Busch battling out. Kurt Busch, the Daytona 500 winner. And that is the rest of the top 10 right there. So as we complete 29 laps here, first is Truex, 2nd Harvick, 3rd Kyle Busch, 4th Hamlin, 5th Chase Elliott, 6th Keslowski, 7th William Byron, 8th Kyle Larson, 9th Joe Logano, and around the top 10 is Kurt Busch, and McMurrray and Ryan Newman not far ahead in 11th and 12th. And you have Austin Dillon and Alex Bowman battling out here for looking for the looks like for the 13th position here. Like I said, I said this before, but this is one of those tougher racetracks to pass with, right? Just because of how the groove is. Go farther to the back here, we got some 3 wide action. Looks like between Suarez, Bowyer, and Stenhouse Jr. This is for the 17th position there. We got Erik Jones in 23rd here. We got Bubba Wallace all over the back bumper there. But this is outside. This is a battle between the outside top 20. Got Allmendinger, Bayne there too. As Truex lead goes to 3 seconds now. With that high grid, I think the only way they can pass each other is through pit roads. It's gonna depend between pit stops. And maybe lap traffic as well too. This race is probably gonna depend on if we continue going green the rest of the way. It's probably gonna depend on pit stops and lap cars, how they react with these faster cars here on the racetrack. Will they give them the high line too? I think it won't matter with these slower cars, but when we lap even more competitors, it's gonna get tougher for them to pass there. Meanwhile, as they were on board with it, Kyle Busch has finally passed Harvick for the 2nd position now. And as Harvick looks to the inside here. But yeah, Kyle Busch finally passes Harvick for 2nd position after pretty much through the rest of the battle here. Let's see what happened. So he did a thing, got a little high, almost makes a little bit of contact here, pissed him up the racetrack. And he pretty much has, he just deselected a little slide drop there. And he should have been good to go, and yeah, that's how he was able to pass him. I mean, looks like, does he slide up the racetrack? Yes. So yeah, that's how Kyle Busch got second place. Now it looks like Harvick's gonna have to do the same thing in order to get past him now. Truex has now caught some lap traffic here, and I believe we're about to get ready for some pit stops here. Yep. So Truex comes down pit road. Oh man, I'm on 2 right now. So Truex comes down pit road. Kyle Busch now your race leader. Now this is interesting because the time Truex pitted, it's gonna be very close on the field. I should say that it's gonna be very close on the field because Truex is, the way the fuel run is, it looks like it's around 38 to 43 laps. But the thing is, Truex pitted about at lap 38. According to my estimations, if he pits again on lap 38, he's 2 laps short on fuel. But now these rest of these drivers here are going to come down to pit road, it looks like. Yep. Oh, looks like some contact on pit road here between Jeffrey Earnhardt and Timothy Hill. Yeah. But the rest of these cars are on pit road, letting McMurrary take the race lead right now. But yeah, it's very interesting. Will that make an impact on how this race runs? So yeah, McMurrary is your race leader right now, but he is not pitting up. But here he comes to pit behind Branden Gaughan. Darrell Wallace comes down the pit road. Stenhouse just missed letting a lap there. As the rest of these drivers are out front, here's Kyle Busch. But yeah, now Harvick has fell off a couple of laps. Here's Stenhouse down the pit road now. So Stenhouse did let that lap go, so he's also going to get 2 extra bonus points. Where's Truex, by the way? Now this is interesting now because, like I said, Truex pitted on lap 38. He's now, according to my calculations, he's 2 laps short of making it to the rest of the finish, and everyone else is going on fuel. So I'm wondering if Truex did that just to do was just to get even a bigger lead, sacrificing a fuel run, pitting early to get more track positions on his tires. So Truex leads Kyle Busch by 4 seconds now, but Kyle Busch has the fresher tires by a couple of laps and should be able to possibly make it the rest of the way if we stay green. Harvick has fallen all the way back to the 7th position. Looks like he had a bad pit stop there. If you head back to the back, Jeffrey Earnhardt's 5 laps down. He had that problem with pit road. There he is, right there. Let's actually go and see what happened to Jeffrey Earnhardt here. Oh, he just... Dude, here's what happened to Jeffrey Earnhardt here. There's not a lot of room there. He turned the car in front of him, and that just absolutely messes him up. And then these cars in front of him just doesn't help that at all. And he actually had to get a brief pushback to pit roads to get his car fixed and yeah, so bad luck there for the 3rd car. Alright, back up front here. Like I said, Truex makes the race leader. He actually Truex continues to gain on the race lead right now. There's currently 35 cars in the lead lap. 3 of them a lap down, 1 2 laps down, and 1 5 laps down, which is, like I said, Jeffrey Earnhardt. So no cars have retired out of this race so far, and Truex looking to get 2 in a row right now, but it's pretty sure does he have enough fuel. I think all drivers are currently in the watch for fuel right now, but like I said, I think the only driver I want to worry about is Truex, because he did pit it early. Yeah, with the newer tires, Truex is setting a blistering pace to the rest of the field right now. Chase Elliott is in 3rd position. It's looking good so far. I haven't checked out the points yet, sir. But we are very still early in this season right now, so just for our just for the purposes. Let's go, awesome. But anyway, let's turn this down. All right, So yeah, currently Truex is just for your way too early point stands, I should really say. Truex is your points leader by 3 points over the 21 car of Menard. Menard's running way back in the 29th position, so he's gonna be falling way off here if he doesn't improve right now. So like I said, Menard's running in the 29th position. And then after that is Busch in 18. Who's running, no, not Dillon Suarez, but an 18 car Busch, who's running, of course, in the 2nd position. So there's most likely, if we continue this the way it is, Truex should be, Busch should be moved up to at least the 2nd position right now. Once this race ends. Then in 4th is McMurrary in the 1 car, who's running in the 9th position. Busch is next. He's all the way back in the 12th position right now, looking to get 11 from Allson Dillon in the 3 car. And Ryan Newman is in 16 points, running in the 19th position, trying to get past Buescher there. And Branden Gaughan in 62 car is in 7th there, running in the 13th position, so he's doing very good with his underpowered car there. Then after that will be Stenhouse Jr in the 17 car, running in the 22nd position. He's led the lap so far today. We have Denny Hamlin in the 11 car, running in 8th. And around the top 10 in the way too early points. It's actually right behind the Byron. Running in the top 10. Then you got Logano there in 11 points. Running in 5th position, bound to lap cars. Trying to get 4th from Kevin Harvick though. Harvick's moving up though. We saw him in 7th after those pit stops, but look at this. They got some very heavy lap track behind them, so that's gonna be very interesting on pretty much how this race will be run. Man, yeah, like I said, with these lap cars, it's gonna be tough because especially when they get tier running side by side as well, as they're 3 wide. There's a blob of lap cars right now. But they have passed them. And like I said, Truex continues his 6.5-second lead over Kyle Busch here as we have 20 laps to go. But like I said, Truex did pit it earlier. He has the faster car. But does he have enough fuel? Does he have to make a pit stop? Because he did pit earlier than these rest of these drivers. So he pitted on lap 38. And the fuel run is most likely 38 to 43 laps. So does he not? Does any of? Did everyone get all the fuel 2 cans of fuel in order to make it? Caution, and that will take it away. Caution on the track here, first time today on lap 61, and the 6.25-second lead for Truex has gone away. It may have just gotten more tougher for Truex to get a win here today, though. But so the fuel concern for these drivers are pretty much gone as long as they do pit here today. So it looks like we did have a spinner off the front straightaway. Oh, it looks like McMurrary? McMurray's down the pit road. McMurray's retired the race, it looks like. I saw the one card there. Yeah, McMurray's retired the race. It looks like an incident between Murray and David Gillen, looks like. In the top 10 position, we're talking about McMurray. Just went out the window, and looks like he's gonna have to fall all the way back to 39th. So let's see what happened to bring out the caution here. Oh. Alright, here's our brand of caution. 22 car Logano turns the 92 car of David Gillen. I think Logano just had enough with these lap cars and just ends up spinning him. Gets into Keslowski, and he goes into the wall. And unfortunately, oh, Hamlin got Logano there pretty hard there as well. And then unfortunately, McMurray there just had nowhere to go. And unfortunately, that will take McMurray and David Gillen out of the race. And now we have Hamlin and Logano. It looks like Hamlin wasn't. Denny Hamlin wasn't able to check up there in time. Trying to avoid it. Logano goes down there too to avoid it, and I just think Hamlin just didn't see Logano coming down as well, and they both slammed into each other. So they got some considerable damage to both of those cars there too. And of course, Gillen and McMurray are out of it. So Hamlin's back out there with no notes now. Logano keeps his position at the moment. So I think no one pitted, it looks like. I think track position is way too important to pit. To pit right now, so I think they should. I think the field concerns for everyone is out the window, except Truex. I want to say there's maybe a little more worry about it just because they hit a little bit earlier, but most of it has gone away because of that. So for update, 33 cars on the lead lap. We'll figure a starting order here. First is Truex, second is Kyle Busch, third is Chase Elliott, fourth is Kevin Harvick, fifth is Kyle Larson, sixth Branden Gaughan, seventh Joey Logano. Logano got that damage by the way. Eighth is Byron, ninth is Austin Dillon, and round top 10 is Kurt Busch. 64 laps completed. at the line with 14 laps to go here at Phoenix or ISM Raceway. Pace cars in. And we're back on the way here at Phoenix. Whoa, 3 wide. Looks like the 33 car got a little loose there off that corner there. Everything looks good so far. Harvick in the 4 car looking to the inside, but he has a lap car there. Just can't do it. Now he's in 3 wide now with Larson down on his outside as well. They make a little contact. There's Chase Elliott for second now over Kyle Busch. He's trying there. There's Harvick as well. 4 wide behind him. Looks like 3 lap cars and then also Dillon there in the middle of 3 wide. I can tell you, you don't want to be with those lap cars. I can tell you that right now. He may cause a big wreck here in a moment. You got Branden Gaughan here. Byron there is in the picture as well. It's just a big blob. Here we go. Dillon's involved. Oh, big wreck. And he's upside down. Oh, the big one has struck here on lap 67 with 11 laps to go. William Byron, Kasey Kahne, Chris Buescher, Erik Jones. Looks like Mears also has a lot of damage to it. And at the end, Dillon looks like Bubba Wallace also involved in that. Down Suarez. Look at the damage to Paul Menard, Trevor Bayne, Stenhouse, Clint Bowyer. It was just a big blob of cars there involved. And at the end, you see Erik Jones on pit road too. And at the end, one car goes tumbling, which was Dillon. Oh, and him's the lap down. Okay. Alright, let's see what happened to bring out the caution here at the big one here at Phoenix. See what Byron also had a lot of damage as well. So the 3 wide are racing very hard here with the lap cars as well, and here's what happened. Looks like, yeah, the 24 car win. Byron gets a little contact with Jeffrey Earnhardt, and that's what pretty much causes it. And so he goes spinning out right there. Chris Buescher gets into the 13 car of Dillon, and they just head up the racetrack and just nowhere for these guys to go. You see Dillon ends up flipping over. Not about that. You see Mears gets up in the air there. See it again from another angle. But it just looks like just very hard racing with these cars, with these lap cars, and just, but yeah. Byron makes contact. And you see they go up the racetrack here. Suarez there. You see Dillon there. And these guys just know where to go. The track is blocked pretty much. Oh man, looks like McMurrary just barely got tapped there. But yeah. Unfortunately, some of these guys had good days today, and so they has ended here before the race has ended. Yeah, sounds got a hard hit there. Or nowhere to go. Like, most of these guys just had nowhere to go. Looks like Dillon was able to keep his car going after he flipped over there, but I think but he has most likely has a considerable amount of damage. Maybe I should be able to get back on the racetrack and race with these guys still. Let's look on board Jimmie Johnson and see what he saw. you avoid a wreck there. Let's look on board 14 car of Clint Bowyer, one of the drivers involved in this wreck. Let's see what he saw. He has a lot of damage to his car. Oh. Saw the light at the end of the column, but just got clipped there. And finally, let's look on board Stenhouse Jr. See what he saw. Just came up across the racetrack. Alright, quickly back here live. You're about to get race ready for green. Here, Truex and Busch leads them. Hamlin on one lap down here. Truex, Busch, Chase Elliott, Harvick, Larson wrap the top 5. Keslowski, Logano, Dillon, Blaney, and Busch rounds out the top 10. Here we go. We have 8 laps to go here as when we go green. Or 7, doesn't matter. Here we go, green flag. Looks like how damage just didn't really impact them, to be honest. As Truex looking to pull away for the rest of the field here. 6 laps to go. Looks like Harvick's got on the inside of Chase Elliott there. He's looking for the 3rd position there. As Busch gets trying to get past the lap car of Hamlin to try to get up there to race with Truex here for the win. Looks like, yeah. Look, here comes Harvick there on the outside there. He has a good race car though. Here comes Harvick to second, it looks like. Just how to get past the lap car of Hamlin. Just do that. Don't wreck them. Don't wreck them. Don't wreck them. Oh, man. That was close. It looks like Harvick will clear Busch for second there. That's one way to get past second, though. And then we'll come back here. Truex coming to the flag with 3 laps to go here. Truex has been dominant all race long. And thanks to a couple of cautions, he didn't have to worry about the fuel concern he may have possibly had there. Two laps to go for Truex. Well, the race for Truex has led almost all laps here today here at Phoenix International Raceway. And coming to the flag, we're coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Phoenix. Well, a dominant run. Harvick's is catching on a little bit, but it won't look to be too late. Hart did have that strong short run ton, but looks like it won't be enough. Coming out 4. Truex will go to victory lane, go back to back here at Phoenix Raceway. What a day for Truex, so. Not only wins at Atlanta Motor Speed, but he wins here at Phoenix Raceway. And he's looking to continue with his points lead. Looks like you're finishing on here. So once again, Truex is your race winner here at Phoenix International Raceway or ISM Raceway. Second is Harvick. Third, Chase Elliott. Fourth, Kyle Larson. Fifth, Kyle Busch. Sixth, Brad Keselowski. Seventh, Logano. Eighth, Ryan Blaney. Ninth, Austin Dillon. And round top 10 is Erik Jones. Looks like getting instant up there on pit road, it looks like. Feels like Kane, Regan there. Got a piece. Looks like Ryan Blaney getting off pit road. Paul Menard getting off pit road here. Did he have an incident? I was not sure. It just looks like he's just trying to be able to finish the race here, but heading back here, 11th Busch, 12th Bayne, 13th Allmendinger, 14th Branden Gaughan, 15th Dillon Suarez, 16th Ryan Newman, 17th Jimmie Johnson, 18th McDowell, 19th Tyler Dillon. Around the top 20 is Alex Bowman. 21st has William Byron, 22nd Paul Menard, 23rd Kasey Kahne, 24th Cole Whitt, 25th Stenhouse Jr, 26th David Regan, 27th Matt Benedetto, 28th Denny Hamlin, first car lap down, 29th DJ Kennington, and around the top 30 is Ray Thompson. 31st has Timothy Hill, 32nd is Cody Ware, 33rd Aaron Lowen, and 34th DF9 last call on the racetrack. And it's your retired drivers. Notables Clint Bowyer, Darrell Wallace, and McMurrary. So once again, Truex is your race winner here at Phoenix International Raceway or ISM Raceway. Next week will be at Auto Club Speedway for the Auto Club 400 there. We'll hope to see you there. Once again, Truex is your race winner here at ISM Raceway. And we'll hope to see you for race 4 of the season at Auto Club for the Auto Club 400. Thanks for watching.